have these wild ass stories like I do. Like none of my friends have been kicked out of school. Never mind. Some of my friends have definitely been kicked out of apartments, but not the way that I have. Like just random over fucking pan or your roommate giving you a domestic violence case. Your boyfriend coming up to you in the middle of the fucking night asking, are you going to kill yourself? And then on top of that, oh, you owe this much. Oh, yeah, you got to pay this bill. Oh, you got fired today because your cousin used up all these online vouchers to discount shoes and you got to pay this back. It's just...
Wait, hold on.
Right. Again, wild shit happens to me. I don't want to explain it.
Okay.
But wild shit happens to me. I done got fired for some of, like, the dumbest shit. Like, I went to that job that day, had no idea I was getting fired. Walked out, never had that job again. But I looked good that day, though. I must say, that outfit was amazing. I loved it. But that's why I reward myself, because I just be going through shit. I'll be going through a lot of shit, but I need to find healthier ways to reward me.
Some healthy coping mechanisms.
Right, because I don't have those. And because my pop collection has gotten out of hand, I can now say that it is out of hand. It's ridiculous. But they're just so fun. I love them. And they give me a spark of joy. Not to say that, if I were to lose all of them, that I'm going to lose my joy of sorts. But at the same time, it's just something that I relate to, that I like, and I connect to this thing. But yeah, so, and another bad habit of mine, and I guess this kind of wraps it all up, is my all or nothing mindset. So I am the type of person, either you're going to give it all to me or I don't want none of it. And so even, because it's just not, for me, in my head, in my brain, satisfactory comes with everything that I wanted. So if I don't get everything that I want, then I don't want it at all. And that's a problem, because sometimes it's just like, take for instance, when Tiff couldn't make it to that episode, and then you called me and was like, okay, we still need to do it. In my head, I had already had this all planned out about, okay, I know Will's going to react to this like this. I know Tiff is going to react to this like this. So I got the episode kind of planned out.
Right.
But now I'm missing one thing and I don't want to fucking do it. Because why?
Because
I
it's
had
not
the
what
plan.
you had expected.
I told y'all the plan. Exactly. So my all or nothing mindset, it kind of sucks, because like that's another thing. Remember how I tell you I ignore bills that I just feel like, okay, I can't pay right now, I'll get to them later, is because in my head, I don't have all of the money. So therefore, I can't pay for any of it now. When in all actuality, I probably just need to call the people that gave me the bill and be like, hey, I don't have the money. What's the payment plan?
Right.
Because most places have a payment plan for certain things. So if you ask, then you'll know. But for me, I'm just like, damn. Sometimes I figure, okay, I need to go ahead and get this shit under control and figure the fuck out. And I'm old enough now to be like, okay, you should have the money. But then, no, I don't know whoever told anybody that being 30 means you got everything that you need when you need it, because it's a lot.
Right, yeah, that's a fact.
Most people don't have their shit together. And I'm not one of those people that totally have my shit together. Am I going in the right direction in life? I think, yes. Yes, I do. But, if a miscellaneous bill pops up, do I have it sometimes? No, I don't. And my all or nothing mindset keeps me from doing that. But then also...
Let me ask you this real quick. Do you feel like when you... I guess like with you having that all or nothing mindset, do you feel like do you get discouraged? Well, never mind. That's actually I just answered that. Just what I was gonna say was like with the whole all or nothing thing, does it become like, say you don't get one thing you want, does that kind of become like a spiraling kind of thing? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, and it used to for me. It definitely did. Because if I didn't get what I want or I couldn't give that thing my all, then yes, I used to spiral out with it. So I would look at things like, okay, this one thing means that now I have a mindset of, oh, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. But I really had to change that. When I started changing that mindset, things started to open up for me. Like even number one, as soon as I started changing that mindset, radio, the advantages of it, the opportunity of it opened up for me. I stopped looking at getting no's as I'm not good enough, to where no's is just maybe that person just didn't have the time. Maybe that person just didn't, have the budget. Not that it's me personally. Maybe there are other factors into it. So I stopped thinking like that. But yeah, it definitely was. It used to be discouraging, but now it's just buying shit. So I replace one habit with another.
Gotcha.
And that's not good either.
Is it the reason I had asked? Like I had read this like book a while back now, but it was like kind of one of those like self-help kind of books or whatever, and it was just talking about like how a lot of times, and this ain't necessarily related to you, but like how people for New Year's will set like huge resolutions, and then like typically within the first month of the year, they kind of all go to shit because you set the goal so big or you set your expectations so big that it's hard to really get all of it done because you're trying to, okay, well, I want to lose 20 pounds, but I also want to save $1,000, but then I also want to do X, Y, and Z. And basically what the book was saying was like, what it would be helpful for a lot of people or the average person is like, kind of breaking things down. So like, say if you want to lose 20 pounds during the year, okay, figure out how many pounds you need to lose in the first month and then work on knocking that out. And then once you get consistent with one thing, then kind of adding on to it versus like kind of, I don't want to say spreading yourself thin, but.
No, that is the epitome of an all or nothing mindset. I set a goal to do all of these things.
Right.
And now that one thing isn't working out because 20 pounds, that's the whole thing. I didn't get the 20 pounds in one setting, so therefore I think I didn't do anything. Right. I lost 5 pounds, but that's not 20. Well, no, that's 5 taken away from the 20. Right. So now you got 15. But most people look at it as, I got 5, not 20. So I don't want to do it anymore.